Hello, welcome to Ad Astra Draconis. I am Farley, and I hope that you're having a lovely day. I am certainly having a good time. May have seen a message that the stream did pop up earlier, and it's just taking a little while to load the game, as you can see. I had an interview this morning, and it went decently well, I think, so fingers crossed for me that it's going to lead to good things. But yes, welcome to Monday, a start of a new week. I hope everyone is doing well. I am now just loading in the Cobblemon Academy mod pack, because today we are, I certainly hope, going to go back into the Safari Zone, though it's required me to do a little off-camera grinding to get a bit of money to go back. As you may recall, we used up all the money trying desperately to get a load of Pokeballs. But I'm now back at 1 gold, 67 silver. But there was an attempt to get a beldum. It did not go well, as we may remember. It did not go well, much to my chagrin. But yes, welcome to the stream. So this is the Cobblemon Academy mod pack. This is a single-player world, not an SMP. This is not a multiplayer server. I've since knocked in the walls here, or at least on one part. I've put some chests in. Oop, I keep going up on the side there. And slowly getting a bit on the full side. But the backpacks have been mostly emptied. Gotten a couple more gym things. And I did a little bit of grinding with the levels, as you may notice for the Pokemon there on the left. Now, Noibat, I've been working with, trying to get them up, but they don't evolve for a while. And yeah, a couple of things that popped up while I was playing is I've caught this fellow. And this guy also spawned. So these are a Paradox Pokemon and an Ultra Beast, respectively. With this mod pack, it is a more or less a kitchen sink of different mods, all calibrated to play a really fun adventure. I had a Whisper of the Void bother me while I was in here, and I went outside and there was a portal, and so I jumped up into it, and you get taken to a platform where you can interact with an item. And you then get to try to capture one of these. And yeah, the level 80, I genuinely didn't think it would work. But the Quick Ball managed to get them. So that is our first Ultra Beast. And then Iron Tread spawned on the hills above our home here. So if I just do the map, it spawned up here. So I had to climb up, panicking that it was going to despawn. But no, we were very fortunate it did not. And so yeah, our first Ultra Beast and our first Paradox Pokemon. Who knows what we'll get next. But yes, now we've got a few Pokemon that we can evolve. So I've saved them to do so live on stream. So let's start with Frogadier. One of our first buddies. One of the very first Pokemon we caught on our first day of trying out the mod pack. And now they are a Greninja. With their tongue acting as a very long scarf, which is kind of gross. Not gonna lie. And then we've got Quilava. Let's see. Ooh. And let's get them into a Typhlosion. Very nice. And then we'll recall them. Togepi is not currently ready to evolve. We've, of course, evolved our Eevee quite early on. Ponyta still has a ways to go. I think that's like at least another several levels. But Pidgeotto might be a... Oh, and I forgot to call them out before I evolved them. But, oh, hello. We got the booster already. That was quick. Ooh, uncommon, common, uncommon. So 4.6 mining speed, 1.6 move speed, +1 oxygen capacity. Now that's not terrible. But we'll come back to that in a moment. But I need to find... Where did I put... Aha! Now, from what I understand is, I think... To ride, Pidgeot requires a saddle before you can mount it. So, that is why we have a saddle. You right-click your Pokemon with the saddle. And now, we can fly. Woo! Transport just got a whole lot easier. Now, that being said, I do enjoy running around on the ground, so that will still be a thing that happens, but we can fly now! So huzzah for that. Now, next up, let's, since we got some cards in our pack, let's compare. So where's our move speed? Oxygen capacity. So let's, remove you and put you in instead. So move speed. I think we had a couple of yep, so not a great move speed one. We could ignore them. And then mining speed. 4.6. Oh, a little bit less good than the others. So we'll keep that for now. Oop. And then we'll add the bronze coins. So we've got a whole chest dedicated to these. It's got all our uncommons and our commons. And at some point, maybe we'll save up some money. One thing I have been doing is leveling up and getting points up so that we can enchant a few things. So we're almost back to 30 levels. Because we've got a couple of bits of gear that need enchanting. Of course, over here, we had a whole batch of different things smelting away. So I just put these in here, so it's nice and organized. And I think in here, yeah, we'll put them all in here. So you can see lots of blocks all saved away. Another thing we discovered while we were out and about, off camera, we finally got some Sky Tumblestone. And in addition to the Vivichoke seeds, we have a revival herb currently growing. Huzzah for that. And of course, now we've got all our trees here. Just grab some of the yellow balls just to have a bit of extra stock. Oh, tiny lag spike. There we go. So put those away. So what is the plan of action for today? Well, it is to go back to the Safari Zone, but we need a bit more money so that we can afford Safari Balls. We need extra Safari Balls, especially because we don't know if the boat we put down with the beldum in it is still there. Yes, I am prepared to waste more money and more time if the beldum is there. I honestly am not expecting the beldum to still be there. I'm expecting them to have escaped. Or at least have been wiped. But we shall see. We don't know yet. But that is my expectation. So, alright. So where are we going now? Well, remember there were a couple of floating islands that we couldn't quite reach. But now we can, as we have a flying Pokemon. So first, let's just reorganize a few things. Yep, that'll do. And so let's take a teleport. Now, I think the adventure continues was one of the sites. this is one spot, but is there a floating island near here? Maybe there is not. We had this island, which had a guardian temple right next to it. In fact, there was another guardian temple right next to this one, which was like, oh my goodness. So the quest becomes, what place do we go to that definitely had an island? 'Cause there's one. There's one. There's this one over here. I felt like we had some closer spots, but apparently not. On the other hand, we're here and we can fly directly across over there, so let's do that. Not to mention, it reveals some more map to us. But look at that! Now we can fly! Something I've always enjoyed doing when a mod pack allows, to be honest. Of course, we've got this lovely water texture. It does make it a little difficult to see. Is there something under the water that's of interest to us? And one thing we did discover quite a bit of on our explorations is that several of these pillars have like the sand over here, suspicious sand that has a high chance of giving us fossils. And you definitely can't complain about fossils, that's for sure. Not if you're me, anyway. We've got a mystery boat over here. Let's take advantage. Ooh, enchanting bottles. Yes, please. So we'll take those and put them in here. Because you never know when you're going to need a few extra bits and bobs. Golden carrots, yes, please. Anything else here? Well, some empty bottles. That's never bad to take with you. I keep forgetting, if you press them with this mod pack, they specifically have a mod that lets you organize everything in a bag by pressing the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel, depending on what you've got. Ooh. So there, like that. Grab those. There we go. A little bit closer. Yeah, put the golden carrots in there for now. Oh, we got a horn. We do love ourselves a goat horn. Now, is there anything to the back here? That is the question. Nope, that is the end of it. Okay. Well, I like that there's a little bit to pop up and down at the back of a ship like that. So, well, there's no one here, and we've taken advantage of that. Let's continue on our journey. So we're going this way. Although, you know what, let's also see what we can find down here. Where is a brushy brush? Well, that one's almost broken. This one is not. Let's combine them. There we go. And then we've got a door. It doesn't look like there's any enemies down here, so let's take advantage while we got a chance. Ooh! We should definitely take a couple of these with us as well. Because when we do make a bigger base, That'll come in handy. What are we getting from here? Oh. Oh, we've got a smithing template. And get the oxygen resupply. Is an enchanted trident. Ooh. With channeling on it, no less. Alright. Alright. Interesting. Not what I was expecting, but you know what? Still like it. Oop. Let's grab all the bits and bobs around here. Oop. Or at least try. Let's grab the last of that over here. Because soul sand is very useful. But for now, let's put all the rest of this in here. That'll do. It doesn't look like there's much else down here that's worth grabbing off the bat, so I'll break a few of these prismarine blocks because I do like me some prismarine. So we might as well take that home with us. Oop. There we go. And then we'll chop that. Mop up here. We don't... Do we have silk touch? I feel like we do, but not a priority. There we go. There we go. So we want to go this way. After we put a few things away. And we're going to zoom along. Oop. Which apparently triggers the the falling for the glider. And there are the islands. So they're not the only ones we know of, but they are the ones we're going to investigate first. Oh, look at that. Well, let's grab ourselves a quick nap and we can have a proper explore. But there's a very self-sufficient person up here. With this lovely I think it's a apiary? Apiary for honey. I love it. I love the hive. It's so nice. That's such a good little build. Ilamise. Bat up here. So it's always interesting to see what Pokemon decide to congregate in a place like this. And we've got a villager here. Hello, Mr. Farmer. So they're all happy living in their little floating colony life. Oh my. Well, if we wanted some copper, this is the place to go, apparently. Speaking of copper, did anyone watch the MCC Copper Cup? Or Copper Crown Cup, or whatever it was? Anyway, the one at TwitchCon. Extremely fun. Really enjoyed watching that, to be honest. And a nail-biting finish at the end, for sure. Well done to the pink parrots, and once again, Grian getting the clutch. And I was very amused with some of the friends of the hermits being very affectionate in saying he's going to be insufferable now. That's how you know people are friends. When you can say that so fondly and so happily. So we've got a lovely, fun house up here. I guess all the villagers live in. With the back door and all. Oh, knock knock. Whoa! Ooh, delally! Now, the question is any of this stuff actually useful? Well, if we want poppies, we know where to go. I'll take a diamond and we'll take some honey. Ooh, respiration. We'll take that. Thank you. So many diamonds and stones. And we'll take the books, of course. Money merged. Honey. XP. Rare candies, of course. I do like me some apples, so let's grab those. 1, 2, 3. Why not? Oh, we are... If we weren't looking for good stuff before, we are in luck regardless now. I think we're not going to have any problems affording to, you know, go back to the safari zone and do what we need to do. So first, let's put a few of these things away. Books in here, is it? No, go in there for now. I think it was... Oop. Grab that, and the emeralds. Not sure why I left the emeralds behind there, but okay. Just making sure to leave anything behind that was useful. The question, of course, becomes, is there actually a useful block, like, underneath that one? Is it, like, hidden? We cannot see. There is. Ooh, focus band. We'll take that, thank you. And then we can put things back because we don't need to ruin, you know, the home. No one will ever know. And we're not going to tell them. Oh, hello. We might have a few things we can trade with you. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, not much to trade, but hey, you know what? I'll take it nonetheless. Ooh, mint. Alright, and that, and XP. And the rotten flesh, can't hurt, given we're with the alchemist right now. I'll grab these Pokeballs and the berry juice, and we'll take the emerald. I'll put the money bag in there. Is there anything? Ah, feathers, there we go. Ooh, 2 money bags. And a whole bunch of meats. Another money bag, and we'll take the medicinal brew and the Pokeball, and... nothing written, but that's okay. We got some by the front door, more honey, apple, And of course, a money bag. Money bag. And diamonds. We do like our diamonds. I'm not going to say no to 12 silver, and looks more like 18 with the copper taken into account. Anything hidden around here at all? No? Hello. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, hello. This little side... Oh, hello. You thought you were hiding from me. Thank you. I'll take that, and we'll take some paper, because it's always useful. Ooh, poison barb. Why not? And then in here... Ooh, dragon fang. We won't say no to a firestone. And then I can go there. The antidote can go there. So that close. Anything at all? No, you don't have anything of interest. Okay. Well, they seem to be enjoying themselves. I'm not going to stop them. Alright, got bookshelves. Another floor. Lovely dark prismarine for the roof. Ooh. Alright, Pokeballs in here. We don't need the shears, so we're not going to take those. And we still can keep going up. And loads of cobwebs up here. There's probably a reason you're being kept up here, mate, but I don't know what it is. But I'm a little concerned for you. But not concerned enough to stop raiding and taking your stuff. Let's grab the XP. Ooh, cobwebs. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so we got those. There's probably... Ha ha ha. Always worth to double check, just in case. I don't think it went any further. Nope. Now, the question was, what do they have back here? Spruce, okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, more diamonds. Yes, please. Do you like me? A free diamond. We got more honey. Why not? Alright, so I need to put some of these away. So we're walking away with quite a few diamonds. No complaints there. And we have 27 silver, 26 bronze. Oh, this was a little profitable venture. Oh. No wonder they're celebrating. I found all the stuff. Yeah, just to check, is there anything I missed that maybe you can only see from the top? Doesn't look like it. But we're now at almost 2 gold. So a little bit more on that can't hurt. We are over here. And there were a couple of floating islands back this way, so let's take care of those, shall we? Oh, there's one. Is that a ruined portal on top of it? Amazing. It is a ruined portal. Of all the places you'd expect... Oh. Well, the spawners don't work, and I'm happy about that. I don't want to deal with piglins, so... Bye-bye, spawners. No regrets. Ooh. Oh, we won't say no to those. And it's okay if we fall, because we've got our glider. Ooh! An alternate apple. We won't say no to that. Now first, let's do this, this, and this. No, that should go in here. This is technically Pokemon related. And then another money bag, because why not? Lots and lots of obsidian here. Ooh! Not bad at all. Let's take those and the PP up and the gold. Well, we don't have any boots at the moment, so we'll keep these to one side, and when we've enchanted these ones, maybe we can combine them for extra profit. Now, let's have a quick nap before we continue on. Oop. You Alt-Tab for 1 second to deal with something, and of course... And just doing a quick reply. Alright. Nothing interview related, alas, but might have a bit longer wait on that one. Well, it can't hurt to take a bit of gunpowder. Now, where from here? Well, we've got another tower up here, so let's go tackle that one next. But I like that there's lots of different types of... Ooh, and there's one down there too. Okay. We'll tackle this one first. It does look like this one's got some cobwebs on it, so... Ooh. Profit indeed. Or not. That's almost disappointing. You get up here and there's nothing there. Alright, well, we'll take the iron and the gold. And, ooh, a reaper cloth. Oh. Alright, so we've got a flag up here. Flags can be really challenging to make look nice, so that, I'm quite impressed by that one. Now, just in case, let's go on down. Alright, and then... anything else? So it's like, is this a prison, or... what do we got here? Certainly a place with lots of stuff. Of course, go check a... now we'll put that back. We'll take the mint, why not? Now we'll have to take the money. We'll take that, I think. Not the most exciting loot, to be honest. I was expecting something a little bit more. As I'm sure we all were, but... in today, it's all hopefully going to add up to good things. Or at the very least, a fresh attempt at tackling the safari zone. For profit. And also revenge on a beldum. As you get considerably further in... ooh, oval stone. Let's see. Put that back there. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden here. And now we're on the ground floor. Anything on the outside we should be aware of? Oh, hello. We will grab these. Feels like there might be more around here. And what do you know? Yoink, yoink, yoink. Again, just not very interesting loot. That's the disappointing bit. And you come all the way up here and not a lot of different variation. Maybe that's something I'd have to change in the config in the long term, but... c'est la vie. Oh. We're still getting away with lots of stuff, so... I can't complain too much. I think it's been a worthwhile trip, for sure. Now, let's, see, is there anything under the island at all? Yeah, okay. Now, there was another island that we noticed. Is it this one over here, maybe? Where was it? I flew by it and I went, oh, there's one there. What's that one, I think? I did think this is very cute. So let's zippy, zippy, zip. There we go. Now we can descend. We've got a little forest tower. Anything below it that's of interest? Ooh, iron vein. Hello. Alright, so we've still got quite a bit of profit around here. I'm not going to complain about that, that's for sure. Anything else? Got lots of bunnies. No, that's a sleeping bag. Not the Pokedex. Male Combee, because of course. Ah, so this would be another one where if the spawners worked, these would be spawning. But we don't want them to spawn, so yay. That was a spider spawner, so it was equally new. No, thank you. Now the question becomes, what's in here? It's another spawner. Was another spawner. Mwahaha. Hello, Combee. So it looks like this was a ruin of some kind. Now, do we have any ladders with us is the question. Because I think we used them all up in our previous exploration. If that's the case, then we're going to want to break out a crafting table. There we go. Put the gold away. Oh, diamonds rather. And up we come. And not much to be had. Not for the work you would probably have to put in for it. That's okay. Now let's see. From all those islands, we got 10 silver. So we're now at 2 gold, 6 silver, and 1 copper. So that's been a little bit of profit. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. The question becomes, where is the next... Is that something? Where are other floating islands? That is the question. Because we've seen quite a few in our travels that we went, ooh! Now, was there one near the Enchanter house? That is what I don't remember. I might have to start marking things on the map to come back to. But, you know, fair. What was that I never went to? Let's go to Icy Tundra and take a look at what that interesting thing is. After we have a quick nap. And that would be that direction. So point that way. The sun is going down. And we are going to fly south. Ooh. Bit of a dip there, but not a surprise really. Ooh! We didn't go this way, so we didn't see that other tower. And we didn't see this. That's fun. So obviously it's don't diorite, but it is meant to be obviously a skeleton. That's clever, that is. I like that. Of course, now we've got a little bit of fast travel that enables us to go checking out things like this. So we've got another abandoned tower flying a decrepit flag. And obviously, normally a spot with skeletons, apparently. Got a whole bunch of blue ice. Some remedies. We'll take that. Let's take a bucket of powdered snow, because why not? Oh, golden apple. And we'll take the money, thank you. So obviously I think there's meant to be a little bit of parkour around here. Not as necessary, since we had a help finding our way up. We'll tick that, thank you. Ooh, invisibility and slow falling. Why not? Because you never know when you might need that. It does seem like there is a bit of space below, but it's all, of course, meant to be where you fall in and have to work your way out. So probably nothing that interesting down here. It's all powdered snow. The bad stuff. So let's see. There we go. Alright, not as exciting as hoped, but hey, you can't have it all. So let's... Oh, and we've got another village. Well, villages are often got a little bit of profit attached, so let's check. Ooh. Apparently we've got loads of buildings in this area. I just didn't know it because we just went straight shot south instead. So what have we got over here? Oh, we've got these berries already, but that's okay. We don't need these. Ooh, 4 silver. Yes, please. And we're not going archaeology hunting at the moment, so that can go back in that bag. I heard the shiny sound! And of course it's one of the most dangerous shinies, because they have a habit of exploding. Alright, so that's a cherish ball. Let's see. What might be a good ball to catch this with? Well, can't hurt to do... use up a few of these, and then we'll do the Ultra Ball and see if that works. And at worst case scenario, we'll do a Quick Ball. But yeah, these guys have a habit of exploding as a means of escape when you're in combat. And nobody wants that to happen when you have a shiny Pokemon available. And that's a big long house up there. Hey, we got a shiny Penko. We'll take it. Alright. It's a nice long house, and my music has apparently stopped. Let's turn on some new stream music, shall we? Alright, some Minecraft lo-fi music. If we get bored of that... Oh, toolsmith. If we get bored of that, then we'll change it up. Anything else in here? No? No. Bit abandoned around here, I think. Oh, hello. I'm pretty sure we scanned one of you already, but... Yeah. Is this... Oh no, it's not buried. Oh, we'll take the leather though. And we'll take the rare candy for sure. Now, of course, it becomes a case of, is it powdered snow or is it actual snow? I know some of it is a trick of, like, the pattern on it. But I'm no good at telling those apart. Oh, hello. Hello, pillow swine. I love how when you doink it with a Pokeball, like, the nose just does this little wibble. It's such a cute detail. Alright, so we've got that. Lots of toolsmiths, apparently. Yeah, I can understand why they have a furnace, but they haven't set it up yet, which is a bit odd. Ooh, anything. Beetroot soup, why not? Well, we're not hungry right now, so we can't eat it. And nothing of interest in there. Oh. Bit of a deep cave. Long drop with a sudden stop. Oh, chicken coop. That's cute. Huh. Oh, that's clever, that is. So if you were ever unsure of how to make a chicken coop in Minecraft, this kind of building is a perfect model. Now, where are we in relation to the rest of the village? Ooh, a weirdeer. Sorry, I need to go check the fellow out. We got a flat guy up there too. Oh, we got that one over there we need to go to. Uh-oh. Let's send Cave out. Oh, their ability was suppressed. That's not good. Alright, so it looks like the subtitles are overriding that, which is not the greatest, but what can you do? Anyway, to sleep. Oh, look at that. Just napping on its side. And then getting pushed around. Alright, let's nibble a bit more. No, you're meant to stay asleep longer. Typical, typical. Hey, we caught it! I caught that one too, because why not? Alright, we're at 2 gold, 13 silver right now. Let's go check out this building here and see if it has anything useful for us. What in the world? Oh, it's Yamask. Well, didn't drop anything useful. Just double checking. Where are we? We're over here. So we do need to come back and check out the rest of the village because there's some buildings we just didn't get to. But first, ye yonder tower. And once we're done with this village, we will return and take on the safari zone. Ooh, Choppleberry. I don't think we've got any of this. Which one's flowering? There we go. We'll take those, thank you. We'll plant that when we get home. Bit frozen around here. Oh my. Begs the question, what's the way in? I guess it's over this drawbridge. We've got a staircase there. Well, don't know why we'd need blast protection, but let's take some books. Yes, thank you. We'll take that, and we'll take the carrot, and we don't need these, but that's good to know. And we'll leave the rest there. Take a diamond and a sticky barb. Never hurts to have a backup shield. As I've learned to my cost, not having one is worse than having one you don't use. Anything else around here? So we can go that way into the tower or up here. Let's go up here first. Ooh. And we'll take an emerald. Let's put these in here for now. Oh, not that. Ooh. Trapdoor below it, okay. Let's go all the way to the top and then make our way down. Ooh! So many shiny things! Let's add the money there. Potion. Fire aspect 1. Ooh. Alright, what comes through here? Oh, a piston! Is that meant to act like a table, or...? Ooh, a red... Interesting. Is it meant to do anything? Or is it just there? We'll take both, thank you. Because you never know when that might come in handy. Or when you might need to make a piston block. Yeah, the love when they're used for decorative purposes. Gives you ideas as well as things to take away with you. Alright, punch one. Leather, money, protein. Okay. Ooh, vein mining. Okay. Deep sea scale. Why not? Carrot. Oh, gold goes in here, and then emerald. Anything up here? Great view, apparently. Well, those look like ruins. I guess we've got another spot to visit when we're done. Mending! Yes! We love to see it. Alright, so we've been in here. Let's go through here. Anything interesting here? No, just these on the corner. So XP candy, leather, golden apple, golden carrot. Ooh, another protector. Some more money. Leather, emerald, golden carrot. Is this connected to anything anywhere? It's not. Okay. So overall, while there's certainly smoke and such, it does look like this has been either recently abandoned or abandoned for some time. In lore, that is. No, we didn't want to come this way. Ooh. Ooh. Aqua affinity, why not? Oh, carrot. It's just double checking we're coming up here. Yep, see, Illager Outpost. So this place probably under normal circumstances would be crawling, but because we've got the stuff turned off, not so much. But hey, I'm not complaining. Beyond not being able to figure out how to turn it all back on, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. We could technically take these with us if we wanted, but I'd want a silk touch axe to have it all in one piece, to be honest. So it's a little nook. Now for the main building. Let's go that way, and then we've got storage. The jack-o'-lanterns. Alright, not much in here. I'll put the jack-o'-lantern in there as well, why not? 10 silver so far. Good to know. Okay, anything else? A little ways away yet. Ooh. Ooh, Phoebus. Okay, metal coat. Yes, please. Yes, please. And emerald. Put the gold here. And we've got mint. I suppose we could take another mushroom stew. Ooh. Magma miser. Bell. Unbreaking 1. Emeralds. Or diamonds, rather. Let's get that right, shall we? Right, got a door up there. So the way we... No, we came up there, so let's go over here. Oh, no, we won't go over there. Again, another little nook. An unfortunate player head there. Loyalty 1. Weakness policy. Ooh. Ooh, can I... I don't think I can get that without Silk Touch, so let's just... Do I... I do. I thought I did. Let's see. Like, obviously that was being used to represent having something with sort of embers. So from here, where do we want to go? So there's nothing out here. We've emptied that, so... Alright, so again, another bathroom. And someone's master bedroom. Okay. Loads of pistons to yoink for our purposes. So let's put this away. The piston away. There we go. Using snow for bed pillows, that's fun. Alright, gold. Carrots. Dubious disc. Ooh. Well, if I do want a Paragon Z in future, I'm all set. Money. Mending book 2. Yay. Luck of the sea. We like to see it. Whipped cream. Heat. Leather. Apple. Nothing else in that one. And then multi-shot. Can't see us using that, but you never know. Apple and iron. Alright, so it looks like we've got a full stack of leather there. And that is all done. And then we add 25 silver. Yep, I like that. Yep. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Is there anything else that would... No, it can't fly on you, Carve. So we've been to the top, we've been in the tower. Not much else from there. It was over here that I saw something of interest. Which didn't start with this, but probably should have. Oh! Wait, what? Why? There's a Safari Zone portal all the way out here. What? Oh. I suppose it can't hurt. Oh, pretty. Look at the Aurora Borealis, y'all. Why is Minecraft such a pretty game? You'd never think, but it really is. And then you go too high and it disappears. You come back down, you're at just the right angle to see all the glorious colors. So it would seem this was an Illager kingdom. I don't understand what that white spike is over there, but we can check that out. House? Longhouse? This just seemed very longhouse-like. Oh, a traveler's inn. Okay. We'll take some leather, because why not? Well, there was an attempt at hospitality. Can't shame him for that. And we take a quick nap. And let's switch back before I forget. Oh, hello. It's up here? Aha. Money. Oh. Nothing. Typical nothing. You're free! How he ended up with so much snow in his house, I'll never know. An avalanche, I suppose? But his house isn't exactly positioned to be affected by that. I guess that clothing keeps them warm. Audible question mark? Ooh, we'll take that. And then dink doink. And doink doink doink. There we go. Alright, so we've been there. Oh, we've got houses down there to go to. Okay. We've got another sunken house. Oh, Tanner's. We're getting all the leather today. Ooh, map collector might have something interesting in his house. Well, I suppose that counts. Kinda. Oh, hello. Stall, okay. Oh, and we got a teleporter. Even better. Right, let's take a look at you. What is going on over here? Oh, that's right. Thank you. These were some kind of ruin area. Ooh. All right. And we yoink all the gold because we like gold in this house. Then we've got no, yes, no. And we got 2 silver. Okay. Could complain, won't complain. Another toolsmith. Interesting, okay. Do I need blocks? Why not? Ooh, money. Check. I'll take the meat. We like leaf stones. Let's take that too. Oh, rabbit. I don't think we've got much of that. Nope. Nope. Another longhouse. Oh. Bit flooded, is it? Oh, hello. I'll take that, thank you. It's not a pirate ship, but you know, when everything's underwater, why not? I don't need all that. Ooh, hello. We'll take the link cable and we'll take the money. And it's here, so might as well grab the leather. Before we exit. There we go. Oh, iron. We won't say no to that. Ooh, hello. Now we have Silk Touch Pick, so let's grab that. And what we can do is save that for later. When we've got fortune, and maybe we'll get more than one. Of course, I say that and I'm presented with this, and how can I resist? Taking a cluster with us. Oh, chicken coop. Okay. Mate, you... what's up? Alright, so we've got another pen. Alright, that's lasted that, I think. Actually, now we've got a teleport that comes all the way over here. I don't think we need to, linger. Unless we want to. It is time to head back home first. We are now at 2 gold, 45 silver, 30 copper. That should be more than enough to get us going on our safari trip. One can hope. I was doing some organizing, so let's just see if I remember where I was putting a whole bunch of things. Here we go. It's got those there, and then we've got mints. Then organize that. I've got some gold blocks that we need to dematerialize. Got at least one stack of iron to blockify. So we can put this on to smelt while we have a quick nap. And I, apparently am low on, coal. We can leave that running. And I'm going to take a short break So go hydrate, go get a snack. I will be right back. And we're back! That took a bit longer than I expected, so I do apologise for that. But we, no, quick nap. Time for that nap. Now, we got quite a few shiny things while we were there. Certainly we got lots of stuff in this bag now. Picked up a whole bunch in here. Some stuff in here. And some stuff in here. Let's put that in there. But that can wait. Because right now... Actually, we can fly up. We could teleport or we could fly. Hello, Academy! We are here. Aha! There might even be... let's be a bit closer. I think we did see there were a couple of, like, floating island places nearby. Like, I think that might be one. So we can check that out after the safari zone. Huh. I thought I had a noise, but no, apparently I did not. I'm going to spend some of this hard-earned money on extra safari balls. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not more than that. So now we've got a full gold and 45 silver. And we've got some tickets here as well. I'm going to grab an extra ticket in a minute. So we have that on hand. And before we enter, I'm just going to turn the volume down on the music. Yeah, now let's turn that off entirely. There we go. And we're going to go on in. Oh. Had to think about it for a minute. Now we're here. 10 minutes on the clock. So down in the bottom left corner, you see the Chansey climb. And we cannot summon our Pokemon, so we cannot ride here. But what we're interested to see is... Can we go to Be Right Back? We cannot. It is not available. But we can try going in that direction. It was marked on there, so it may be that we need to interact with it again. We have all these Pokeballs. These are the only ones we can use. An important note is we're saving them for the beldum if the beldum is there. But as some folks may recall, we went through an entire stack of Pokeballs and did not catch that beldum, which was incredibly upsetting. So aside from shinies and that beldum, I'm going to try and avoid spending too much. If we can keep some things safe, we will. We also want to keep an eye out for, and an ear out for meteors. And if we could stay away from the swamps when we're doing the meteor checks, that would be great. Because we found it's really hard to spot them in the swamp areas. Much to my distress. There is some sounds, but apparently the music doesn't feel like playing, but I don't want to miss out on possible drops. So I've turned off the stream music for the minute. And then if we do options, music and sounds, weather a little bit louder, music a little bit louder. Environment, that's all fine. Blocks, let's turn that up to 85 is fine. And we are still going to head in this direction. With the occasional check of, just in case something drops. You never know. And it's entirely possible we'll meet a paradox Pokemon again. It's also possible a mythical or a legendary could spawn. Well, more likely a mythical than legendary. I think legendaries require items still. But still, can't rule anything out. There are all the possibilities in the world. So off we go. Keep on keeping on. Wait. Meteor! I didn't hear that one fall, but I'm glad I looked on the map just in case. That is dead ahead, so we're on the right track. It's only a small one, but you know what? I'm not going to turn my nose up at a meteor of any size. We can see now why it was so difficult to spot it on the map for other areas. So let's do this. As I want. So extra Pokeballs all the way, and then also some silver. So it adds up in the end. And let's do that. And also grab a bit of extra food from our bags, because we're going to go hungry pretty quick if we don't. Let's have that as backup. Put the doors in here as well. Alright, so just double checking the map now, because, you know, there was one meteor there. Any more? No? No. Okay. Fingers crossed we get a big one next time. It's always interesting to see what Pokemon spawn in the Safari Zone. Because what's common here obviously isn't very common elsewhere. Or is very common, but only in certain spots. So we need to head over here, cross through here. Then Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. You're huge. Goodness me. We'll eat up as we cross over. That's all the apples for now. And before anyone worries, we have plenty of apples and plenty of leftovers. Right, so Emma's at the Crimson Forest. And then again, just double checking through the zones we've been running through. Is there any sign of meteors? No? Okay. Look, I really do like it's such an interesting safari zone because it's a little bit desolate. But still quite fun. Anything? No? Okay. Onwards. We've got a few templates now, so it could be worth also trying to see what we can fish up in the safari zone. Assuming we can fish. Here we are, we're in the Scarlet Forest, not the Crimson. Close enough, but... we're down here, and we're going to head shortly more in this direction, I think. So I'm going to cross that corner. Alright. I think, in the very least, I am enjoying this mod pack, but I think we may only do probably today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And Wednesday will be my last stream for the week, but also I'm going away on Thursday till next week. So won't be till after this week, after this Wednesday. It won't be till next Wednesday that the next stream is. And we'll then go back to my regular play world. And I'll probably still dabble in this from time to time, but I think we've seen a few things. We haven't gotten everything yet, because I do want to maybe spend a day trying to find things like, what do you need to Gigantamax, or what do you need for, like, can you craft the things like the bracelets or the what have you for mega stones and stuff like that. Like, what do I need? Can we make those? So we might spend that for the next couple of days doing that. Now, double checking in case anything interesting. No. But now here comes the real question. Is the stone still there? And is the boat still there? Because I'm inclined to think no. Of course, it's also keeping an eye open for any meteors that might pop up. As well as shiny Pokemon. So it was in this direction. We had the waystone and our boat. Are they still here is the question. It does not look like it. So we did not catch that beldum. And we no longer have a waystone. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's okay, so can't really do much about the waystone, I don't think. Hold shift and click to delete. Yeah, there's no point in having it on the map anymore because it doesn't exist. Ah, well. Curse you, beldum! Curse you! That just means we can go back to exploring other things. And we have plenty of Pokeballs for such purposes and a whole 26 minutes. Now let's just have a quick look in the quests. Core principles. Oh, we got the Serene Seasons. That was fun. We evolved a Pokemon. We caught Starter. So we got our booster pack there. So Safari World. So we've done all of these. So we've... I think this is a 20. Yeah, so it's catch 20 in these all the biomes. So we're getting close to the catch 20 overall as well. We have one of you, so we don't need another one. Unless you're shiny, in which case, of course we'll take you home. Oh. Keep falling into things. I'm not seeing anything as yet, so the question becomes, where do we want to go next? Because we could go over here and keep going east, or we could head west and start filling in what's over there. Because I'm kind of inclined to do that. So I might do that, I think. And so long through here. Don't want to get too close to the swamp because we had the worst time with the swamp last week. We're not going to have a repeat of that if we can help it. Although that being said, we may not have much choice because we are going to be cutting along the side. If we could get another meteor, that would be kind of lovely. We like me a meteor, just not over here. Alright, let's get to it. I'm going west to start filling in some blanks we have on the map. It's always interesting to see what Pokemon are we going to encounter in here. So we'll leave the Dark Swamp and we'll come over to the Starlight Dense Forest. So we're going to keep going this way. So coming alongside here. Still no music. Usually there's some really nice music playing in the Safari Zone. I'm genuinely kind of surprised. We are now all the way down here. Previously we went all the way up there, so that's fine. Then let's come a little bit higher along here. And I just realised that means we don't have... The boat we originally made is now gone, so no more pine boat. But let's take this boat across and see what fishy fishes we can swim by. Interest. Why not? And apparently that's all it took. See if we can catch Cedra. Oh. These are precious resources. Let's not waste them. Hey, we got two. Oh, we've got a palafin over here. Why not? Not quite. Why are you being difficult? Hey, we got a Magikarp. Palafin got away. Oh, Finizen, sorry. But a Finison can become a Palafin, if I recall correctly. We don't care anymore. 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 Do you see what I see? No, 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 come back! We've found our new white whale. I don't care how bad your stats are. You're a Dratini. I want you, please. I need to break out my doors, apparently. Oh, fingers crossed, guys. Come on, here's two. Please, 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 please. Oh. No, come back here. So close. Come on. You know you want to come home with me. Please. I will use all of the Pokeballs to get a Dratini. Oh, a Cloud Pearl. Okay, wait. Why do I keep losing these? Oop. There's one floating to the surface there. Come on, you know you want to come home with me. Come on. Stay! I've got 15 minutes. I will keep using all of this time. Oh. Yes! Yes! We got Dratini! We got a Dratini! We got a Dratini! Oh, there's my boat. Oh, that makes me so happy. Of all the things I thought we'd catch today, a Dratini was not one of them. I considered myself sufficiently avenged. Anything down here? Not really. I got one of you already. I think we need a horsey to round off the set. Alright, so got a shoreline over here. That's invisible range. There's something apropos about getting a Dratini in the safari zone, don't you think? Anything down here that might be... Uh-huh. I'll waste a couple on you. Nothing else, just to round off the Pokedex. Ooh. Hello. Oh, no, come back here. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Because over here is a melodic. And apparently we also have a meteor somewhere. I don't know if they can land underwater, but... Definitely heard it loud and clear, if nothing else. So it can't have been too far away. Come back here. Ooh. I'm not having a good time trying to catch my stray Pokeballs here. I think I got them all. We got the melodic! We got the melodic! Yes! I don't know where we'd look for the meteor, to be honest. Oh, there's a chest bin though. Do we want to try catching it? I feel like catching it isn't a bad idea. It would just show us that Chikorita is eternally meant to not be ours. Did I pick my boat up? I don't think I did. Surely if the meat... Is that it, maybe? Sorry, mate. We're going for the meteor. Let's go back in the dark. Where was it? And now we've got it on the map. It's going to make it easier to see. Ooh, it looks a little different. That's why maybe I didn't see it before, but even so. Ooh. And another one. Okay. We got the free space. I think we've got enough space. Anything over here? Oh, that's one way to do it, I suppose. Cold ocean blend. I'll need to look up what those blends are. That seems a very oddly specific thing. And then waterstone, moonstone, whole bunch of silver. Where did the other meteor land? Is it maybe over here? No. We go back the way, or maybe went into the water? We got that one, so let's remove. Let's come back this way and see if we spot something on the map. But that's exciting! We've got 4 minutes. We'll give it... We'll see if we want to keep meteor hunting shortly. Like, honestly, that... trying to find one of those can be really annoying, but at the same time rather exciting at the same time. What in the world is that? Oh, low kicks. Okay. I was like, what? We've come over here. Anything? Anything meteor-like? It was very loud. Surely something would be visible. So I guess there's one way to check. If we take a dip in the water. Or we could, you know, look along the shoreline. This works too. Alright, so we got loads of silver. Oh! Yeah, we'll take that. So we've got that. We've got this. 21 silver. We've refilled a little bit on Pokeballs. What? What is that? Oh, a cleavor. Huh. I mean, can't hurt to try, you know? Don't know that we want one, but I'll use 3 balls on you, why not? And let's grab our last Safari Ball ticket, just in case. I'm not especially precious about it, so... Come on, one more. Or, no, 2 more. So round it off. Round it off proper. And then we'll move on. Sizor's better. I said what I said. Yeah, let's do it. Off chance of more meteors? Let's do it. Hello. We are... himself. Nope, we're going to catch one in the overworld. We're saving these Pokeballs. There's only 15 left. Okay. I mean, I said what I said. I suppose it's only right. Yeah! Excellent. We've got 12 Pokeballs left. Let's put them aside for now. Here's hoping a Paradox Pokemon does not show up. Right, so we're here. Then on the map, we're now approaching this big empty section. The Tritini was entirely worth it, by the way. No regrets whatsoever. Nope. Nope. Just the legs on the water make it even worse. Nope, we're not going near it. So we are down here. So our priority right now is clearing the map and looking for meteors. And hoping a Paradox Pokemon or a Mythic Pokemon doesn't spawn on us while we're doing it. Oh, my least favourite place, the swamp. Oh, it's like 3 biomes crossing over together there as well. We've got 7-ish minutes. Happini! You can't attack or fight anything in here, so... And it wouldn't matter anyway, because we do already have a lucky egg. You heard me. It was... Of all things, it was sitting in a chest when I was exploring. Didn't get it for Chansey, or a Blissey, or a Peony. Nope, it was in a chest. I still don't know what to make of that. So, let's go... Hello, Tauros. Let's swing a bit north, maybe. Let's see what we can see. Alright, and then we got a big stretch of water here. So it looks like that probably comes up there. And we'll take it nice and slow up this way. Anything interesting up here? Not so much right now, but you never know. There's a slacking. So just under 5 minutes now. So we're coming up over here. So it looks like we'll go by the water. It looks like it's mostly... There's a bit of the swamp there, but mostly the... sort of the Nightfall, Starlight Forest running into the ice biome. Moving nice and quick. We are here. We're quite nearby to the starting location for the safari zone. It's a lovely fancy building in the middle. Got 3 minutes left. Surely we can find something. Surely there's another meteor. It would seem not. Although... why not? Let's see. We may not be walking away with a beldum today, but that's okay. We got ourselves a Dratini. A colossal. Of course. We loves ourselves a punsters. We are down there, so straight ahead. Can we get to this other desert in that time? Before the timer expires. And here we go. We are now here. Is there anything interesting on the map? We've got less than a minute. Oh, hello. Why not? Will we get it? No, of course not. Why is it always in the last couple of minutes you find something really interesting to hunt? And there's a Chansey, of course, but we already have a Blissey, so we don't mind. Last one. And we didn't catch it, and the time ran out. That's okay. So we've got 6 Pokeballs for next time. But of course, all the things we caught today, which include a shiny Pineco, we've got a Weirdeer, we got a Snowrunt, we got a new Feebas, we got a Seadra, we got a what? A picroscopic? Is that what this is? I think it's meant to be microscopic. Apparently, I got an extremely tiny Magikarp. A huge Dratini. Ooh. Not the best stats, but they're not the worst. A very fancy looking Milotic. And of course, the Scyther. But the pride and joy is this, of course. So let's all move these along one because technically Togepi is first, and then I do shiny in the box, and then are there any others in here? Yep, we got another Wurmple. Oh. And then we got a Geodude. I believe I got those off stream. And then we got the Pineco today. So we'll put them in the shiny box. But we need to have the Dratini with us. Not to mention, they're a huge one, which means we're going to get a huge Dragonair and Dragonite. That's... Oh, that makes me happy. And they're level 11, so we'll need to figure out what we want to do for them. At some point, we'll also do something with the Scyther. We'll give them a metal coat and get them to be a Scizor. But let's see. Here's the lucky egg. Like, it is actually huge. I hadn't realized just how big it was when we were under the water. Like, they're usually a great deal smaller. Oh, team is fully healed. You know what? Let's head home and feed them some candy. And also have a sleep. But first, mostly feed them candy. So we've got quite a few bits and bobs of candy. Let's put that in there for now. Where are the other candies? I'm apparently blind. Let's do that there, and then it's there. So let's grab some of these, some of these, some of these. Yeah, it took 5 of those to evolve you. Let's not use those. Next is small. I want a couple more of these just to get you a little bit higher. Alright, got them to level 30. That'll do. That'll do. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is we'll take the egg back. Because we might give it back in future, but what we're going to do is... Do I have something in particular? I don't think on this account we do. Let me double check though. Oh, no, we do. So we're going to evolve you into a giant dragonair. Because we have an Eviolite. They're pretty big still. It's not fully evolved. So that should be a nice boost to your stats. And we'll take them with us on our adventures. Alright, so. Wish that was different, just to cancel other things out, but we've never gotten any terror shards. Oh, apparently you can ride these guys as well. Interesting. Alright, stretch. Now the question becomes, what else do we want to get up to? Alright, let's see. I'll bring them with us. Let's go flying. And see, like, that I think was one of the early flying places we found. And it has a little geode underneath it. So let's... They're called... Azurmid is nearest. think we can safely say we avenged ourselves. We made up for what did not work. There we go. The question becomes, do they have a little thing underneath the bag? Here we go. Cool. And doop. Ooh. Why not? Let's take these. A cute little geode hideout. And of course, it's a cute little house floating out here. Let's have a look. Anything in here? Oh, we'll take the iron. Why not? And full heal. Never a bad thing. XP share! And we'll take these gems. Thank you. Oh. Or not. We'll take sunstone. We'll take another reaper cloth. We'll take some apples, because why not? Oh. Knockback 2. Oh. Why not? We like ourselves an armor trim. Prop 3. Yes, please. Ooh, sharpness 3. That'll be nice on that, I think. Peat block. Another smithing template. Oh. Let's not leave the sleeping bag here. We can leave that there. Anything else here? No, no. That's fine. Now. We've been up here, so where would we want to go from here? Oh. Because I think there was at least another floating island somewhere that we saw and went, ooh, we want to go there. That's interesting. Maybe something down here? It's always hard to tell. Because it's like, you think, oh, I'll remember, and then you don't remember because you didn't note it down. But that's a potential place. Let's go to... Oh. So we want to go in this general direction and see what we can find. But an XP share is excellent because that's going to be super useful. Super useful against other things. Oh, hello. We've got another little tower ruin there that we could raid for gold, I suppose. Or leave it alone. That seems an oddly specific array of metal blocks. Now let's just do a quick check. Ah, it's one of these. Whoop. Spawners that we don't need. Where are you? There we are. Illager. No, thank you. It's a little floating illager outpost. Ooh, okay. So we want some Pokeballs. We want some emeralds. Shiny Pokemon time! Here's hoping it lasts and it doesn't rain. We'll take the red candy, and we'll take the emeralds. What could be fun to do is just check around the island. Anything useful here? Any more chests around the back, perhaps? No? And then I want to just dig down. What? No! Why does it keep doing that? So the moon phases don't like rain, and they will turn off the minute there's a hint of rain, which is awful, to be honest. I believe that's a bug. As there's quite a few complaints about it in the Discord. So in the next update, hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. Because it ain't cool. You get all excited about the possibility of shiny hunting, and then you don't get shiny hunt. Because the game says, nah. You get naff weather instead. And you'll like it. Well, I don't like it. So how about that? It doesn't look like there's anything interesting in the island underneath, so that's a shame. Alright. We are here. We are going to go over here. And if we see anything interesting, we might descend and poke at it. Or note it for next go around. Oh, we got... Is that a Pokemon Center or the TCG Center? Oh, and we got a fossil spot. So let's just... let's save that. Yep, that's TCG spot. And hey, it's right below an island. Ooh, it's another one of these. Mostly cobwebs, but no small amount of money. Let's put that there. Go take those, and then we're going to put these in there. And we're going to put this in here and come back to it. And then, mostly because we're just taking up bag space that we could be filling with loot. I'm going to put those all here. Alright, so up here. It wasn't the best loot, but we did get away... Well, the other place didn't have a lot of good loot. This might be a little bit different. Okay. Okay. Not a great sword, but not the worst sword I've ever seen. That's more what I was expecting. Anything else? Anything else? No. Next level down. Oh, nothing. That's always fun to find in your loot. Next step up and that, and then yoink. And over here. And it's just a barrel. That's disappointing. Okay, anything in these? No, no. Again, another little island full of suspicious stuff. I'll take a mint. A quick clap around the side. We got that one. Anything around here? And is there one more over here? There is. Anything else around here that we could be raiding? Nope. All right. And we also get 14 silver. So we are now 2 gold. And a lot of that was the silver we got from the meteors in the Safari Zone. So that's another reason to sweep the Safari Zone quite regularly for meteor drops, because they could be quite lucrative in terms of money, as well as in terms of items. So So it looks like we'll need to resort these again. Now where we are here, are there any more floaty islands? That looks like it might be a floaty island. So south it is. That's a thingy, so we can ignore that. Let's keep your eyes open. Oh. Oh, it's one of those treehouse thingies. Or just really thick trees. Really thick trees, okay. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Yeah, see? See? We're not getting caught out by that again. For anyone going, what is she talking about? We got exploded, though not to death. Could have been. Got close. By a tower that was supposed to have pillagers and the like in it, but it didn't. But it was a trap chest at the top. But because it was a looter chest, it didn't explode. Ooh. Alright. We've got one of those iron smoked things. We'll grab it out of the saddle. We'll take that. We'll take the buckets. We'll take this. We've got another evolved shell. We've got another deep sea tooth. Let's grab a bone for the sake of having a bone. We've got some stone buttons here. Yeah, when you see a whole bunch of suspicious candles arranged like a... Oh. Well, I guess we're not catching you. Yeah, when you see those arranged suspiciously like that, like clear cult activity, it's like, no, we're not gonna risk it for a biscuit when we know we can get it safely. Oh, hello. So we come over here. We've got a village and a floating island. Oh, and some high-rise buildings too. And there's the teleporter. So let's go grab the teleport. Then we'll go up to the floating island, the high house, and then we're going to call it for the day, I think. And have a longer stream tomorrow. I do have a couple of things I need to get on with today. They got a little disrupted with my interview this morning, which I can see in my inbox I have a reply about, so that's exciting. I'll be reading that after stream. Okay, so we got those. Boop. 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 Oh, it's a good boy. Are there any chests around the back? Oh, I like. You got this little sort of seat on the very edge, letting you look down at things. Because what a good view, yeah? Right, then let's go in the house, which is around the side where the piggies are. Nothing there, and nothing there. Got this. Ooh! Water gem, why not? And then XP candy, another razor claw. Some more evolution gems. And of course, we go back up here. Yeah, smithing template. Ooh. Who can say no to that? And it's on the burb. This looks like a highfalutin library, that's for sure. With a, huh. I'll grab that, and then nothing over there. Oh, librarian, thorns 1. No, that's not very interesting. Apples, money. 6 silver so far. I'll take it. Like, this is an extensive little village. Or more like a town, actually. Anything up here? That, and then... No, we've been in that door open. A butcher shop. And nothing else we want in here. You can tell that, like, there's nothing going on here. That they've never had to worry about in a day of their lives. Not that they have much to worry about. They've very little to trade, I suppose. And down here. All the exploring, all the checks and balances, and ooh, hello. Okay, apples, check. Emeralds, check. XP, check. Link cable. Anything in here? Anything else? Nope. Nothing. Okay. Oh, obsidian. Why not? Ooh, auspicious armor. Why not? And then that. And then that. Got itty bitty iron. Alrighty. And this is a spare. We've already gotten nothing for you. Mother put or parent putting the child to bed. So we've got another butcher's over here. And a Fletcher. Another weaponsmith. There we got latte, and then iron, apple saddle. I'll leave that out on the off chance there is another. Oh, alright, we got a couple of bags here. We got thunderstone, and we got pokeballs as well. Nothing of interest there. Dandelion tea, why not? Oh, hello. And these, and then emerald, and then that, and then the rest of those are fine. Doop, 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 doop. Nope, doop, 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 doop. Fletcher. Anything interesting? Not really. Okay, ignore those. Oh, excuse me. I'm all the yawns today. And I got plenty of sleep, so... Oh, another mint. A Happiny doll! Of all the things to find in the butcher's. Well, it doesn't spell a good end for a Happiny in the area, that's for sure. And we got over here. Oh, some amethyst. We got some TNT. And then there's the cake table. No, we've got plenty of all that. And then yellow and pink. So we've got this far. We're halfway done. Traveller's Inn. Excellent. Gonna get a little bit more discerning. You what, mate? course, up into here. Pink and red. Grab the green. Now you can come in here, not the Fletcher area. Alright, 19 silver. I'll take it. Spinning those. I didn't want to organize this. That's annoying. I have specific ways I like stuff organized, and the game does not let me keep it the correct way. Yep, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's what we want. And the boat can go in the corner too. Alright, and then, no. Bit of a... and doing it with a little bit of low energy, but that's okay. Ooh, hello. Big money bag, and then iron. An obsidian. Huh. What are you? Leather worker. Lucky rabbit's foot, I guess. Oh, he says he's one thing, but that looks very witch-like to me. Mind you, I'm not judging. If it's what you gotta do, you gotta do. But at the same time... nothing in there. This is a mason's residence. Still nothing. Oh, mint. That's 8 more silver to the pot. And boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop. I think that's not quite everybody because we've still got this last area. Ooh. Alright, I think that is just about everything in this village. Huzzah for me. So we've got the teleport, so we can come back this way when we want to do some more exploring. It looks like a witch hut. But for now, we're going home. We'll eat up. We're also going to grab all that iron. Oh. That is so much iron. Get one in there. We're going to put one in here. Gonna put block coal in here. So let's grab these. Then we'll put these there, and then we'll learn 90 bronze. So we're now at 2 gold, 32 silver, 83 copper, or bronze rather. Now we're gonna leave that grilling away. And yeah, that was today's stream. A little bit disrupted, but I had a good time. Thanks for coming along with me. We didn't get the beldum and the point, the teleport point, and the boat were swept away with the reset. But, you know, it was worth the try. Just to see if you could boat something in the Safari Zone. The answer was you can't. Or rather, you can't with intent to keep. And catch next time. You have to catch whatever you're catching on that particular run. So, that said, we're going to now bow on out. I will be back tomorrow in the afternoon, UK time. Should be good vibes. Have a lovely day.